We kicking it old school. We are kicking it old school. No intro, no nothing. Welcome, Screen Fiend fans, Karceno for Life fans, One Crack News fans, for any walk of the way you knew me, right? Want to say thank all of you, okay? From the bottom of my heart, thank all of you. You guys keep it all moving. Whether it's late at night, early in the morning, y'all keep the ball rolling. So on my birthday, I want to thank you guys. Feeling like a grateful man. Grateful that I have this opportunity to be here to thank you and see another birthday. The older you get, the more grateful you are. Rather than planning things for your birthday, you're just happy you see one. At this point, yes. That is exactly how I feel. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Well, yes. I remember this first video. Well, to remember me is to remember the past. And when Karceno for Life videos first started. But if you want to go back to my older days, we have to go back even further. Because there was another one. My first original page is wiped out. They've wiped that page out. The first Karceno page is gone. Now, there was an entirely other page that came out. Called the Karceno 2 account. Back when there were it was like 5 movies. I mean, not 5 minutes, 5 minutes that you could actually put out a video for. That was it. 5 minutes is all you're going to get. They didn't care about your feelings. They didn't care one way or another how the situation was going to go. All you were going to get was 5 minutes. See, I was in 3-strike violation early on the first channel because I didn't know anything about copyrights, like what you could show, what you couldn't show. I felt like if I was giving my commentary on it, it shouldn't have been a strike. And back then, I mean, like now, you could do that. Back then, you couldn't, because they didn't even know what they were doing when it came to policing it. And even if you were playing like 3 seconds of an intro song, it was automatically flagged, and you would get a strike. Now you would get a warning. You could be able to edit the video. All of the things that you could do now were strikes back then, and you only had 3, and you were gone completely. Now, that account was gone. So at a gas station, using a camera, Karceno 2 account.
What's up? It's like paying at the pump. But everybody wanted to know what was going on with me and my account as far as my Yahoo. And here's the deal. They had some people was pushing the button so they can get the copyright infringement thing put on me. So I can't really blame Yahoo for what they did, but buttons was pressed to try to get me removed in my videos out there because a certain party was not happy, and I stepped on a lot of toes with a lot of my videos. Mainly 2 videos. The one with Shane Mosley and the Floyd Mayweather, how he backed out of that fight. A lot of people felt my video kind of like hindered the whole plan they had with Shane Mosley coming in the ring, stomping in there for the fight. And people was all on the site going on that because the casual fan has short memory. So they go to their website and then they see my video, which I played months ago, which was saying Shane was already had a chance at the fight. So a lot of people were like, oh, wow, he had a chance at the fight. And what people don't realize is that a lot of sports writers and boxing writers, they use my videos as weapons. And they write about them in their columns and say, this guy here, he knows a lot about what's going on because he told us this, this, and this. And everybody's wondering, like, where's all this information coming from? And then they come on me and they thank me and they say, hey, we want to offer you a boxing show where you can do it with this guy, or we want you to have a sports column over here. We want you to do this and this. And I have a job. So I had no time really for this show. And then a lot of it is biased. They're supported by other boxing organizations, and I don't like to do that. So where I'm limited to what I can say, what I could do, I want to have this opportunity. I do this for free. YouTube was just trying to work on a deal with me, give me a 5-cent deal. It's over, so I can pretty much talk about it now, but I was going to get 2 cents for every video that was watched, 3 cents for every comment that was posted on my page. So I already had that getting ready to go in place, and I was ready to do that deal. But we were waiting back to see what was going on with this.
That's how monetization used to work back then. You're getting 2 cents per view on a video. That's how the monetization was set up then. That's how straggly the monetization works now. It's even funny listening to it today because not everybody could get monetized. But I was under journalist, so I was in a different bracket.
Hang up that we had with, I don't want to say their name, but they got involved, and because I had the video about certain fighters taking enhancement things, they were not happy about that, so they wanted to try to get my videos removed by trying to find anything in my videos that have anything to do with copyright. So we're fighting to get the old videos back. We got new videos that's going to come up. We're not going to stop. We're not changing anything. But the whole thing is, it was all set up because I'm speaking the truth. If I was telling lies, they would care less. But because I know what I'm talking about, these things are happening. So don't worry. You're going to see some new videos. I got some new groundbreaking info that's going to hit probably a little bit after this video. So I'll get back in contact with you.
And that's where we were. Right?
And here's the deal.
So it didn't take them long to come after that page whatsoever. Now the old account still got gems on there. Now, the biggest video I have is bigger than most people's pages. You know, we still have like millions of views on that page and that channel, but nothing was bigger than my biggest video ever made. Still to this date, Karceno's largest videos ever made. Right here. The killer whale attack at SeaWorld. 28 million.
And the Don Branch Out incident
28 million.
with Telecom, the killer whale, should have never happened. She shouldn't have been that close to the water. She's not supposed to be 12,000 pounds. Well, he is. I, that's why they're not supposed to swim them in the first place. I don't care how good of friends they was. She had no business being near the water. She turned her back on them and was talking to the people, and the whale attacked. And there's no way to
No
identify any
academics
event.
video, no DJ
When
Vlad
these
video
situations
has
happen,
28 million views.
look, you got him in captivity. He's probably doing 3, 4 shows a day. Who knows when he gets a break? Or when he let him give him a day off. We don't know that. And then SeaWorld has the audacity to turn around and open the park right back up and open up the whole show all over again. Like somebody just spilt some milk. This girl's funeral is today, and they've already opened the show. It's sick and disgusting by SeaWorld to go ahead and do that. And then, on top of it, remember the incident back in 71 when the trainer in training at the time was riding? That happens to be Telecom's long distance cousin from the Pacific Ocean. And they traced it back through DNA and found out that well had the same mentality as Telecom as far as like
Now, I don't want to show anymore because it's going to get crazy. But that did 28 million. It was in the movie Blackfish. So, as you can see, that's how things were getting started. Mm-hmm. Very much so. Very much so. Appreciate you, though. Well, from that came the obvious. We went from that to Karceno for life. It didn't take long before Karceno 2 was attacked within the same year. And okay, it goes just like this. Sunday around noon was about 11 o'clock, like the last time I signed on to the account. And now I go to my fantasy football. I leave, go to the sports bar that we have for our fantasy football. I'm going through that. Then I get on my computer and it says, this account is disabled. Wow. So I go to my mail to see if I got any notifications, and I didn't.
I was in good standing. Everything was good, and all of a sudden, no word, no nothing. Now, when I came out with the video before with the Manny Pacquiao, not Manny Pacquiao, but the drugs Pac-Man was taking or whatever, and I listed him, that video, people were taking that video and putting it up on other websites, like to back up their statements and make points. And the websites was snatching them down. You know how you could check your video and see like where it's been put? So I'm looking at my video, it was like everywhere, but they were taking the video down. Like people were in the higher places was not happy with that video. So they took away my Google AdSense. And I didn't care because I never really signed up for it. They offered it to me. And I'm like, cool, you want to pay me for the video? That's fine. I do this for free. I get this out.
Yeah, that was back when I was doing this for free, because Google AdSense was not the same as it used to be. So it didn't even matter to me. You were getting paid pennies back then. So what was it going to do for me? It wasn't paying any bills. It's entirely different. This is before the money came.
Out to the people just so they can know something when they talking about boxing. They actually know what's going on in the game. But to tell you and show you that what I'm saying is real, if I was just some Yahoo on YouTube just ranting and raving about stuff he making up, they wouldn't even care. Cause this guy's on here that's doing it. But I'm saying, telling you, I'm ruffling some feathers. So when you ruffling some feathers, trust me, they own it. And to top this off, the Google AdSense letterhead, we don't have to explain to you why we're taking the account. It was a whole like mob type action. Like we're taking it, that's it. I'm like, all right, whatever. Went in, kept making the video, and the last one that got their attention, that I believe, because I haven't got any word yet. I filed the complaints or whatever I'm supposed to. Whatever happens, happens with that. But we not gonna sit around on our hands waiting on them. Gonna keep it moving. But once I put out that video to CNN, ESPN, and various other media outlets about them falsely or making a statement that was false with Floyd Mayweather, when they said he said yellow and he did, and I put the video out there for proof. I know that video offended people because I sent that to various writers and companies, and some people replied, and they replied politically, like, well, it was very low, the audio. I'm like, no, it wasn't. The audio was clear as day.
And he's right. A video I took, they altered the words to try to make Floyd Mayweather look crazy. Now, I had to fight to get that channel back, which I did get it back later, but I've already created the Karceno for Life channel. So that channel became my backup channel because they wrongfully took down that channel, is what you're hearing here. I was targeted to take down that channel. So as that went on, as you guys have seen throughout the existence, here we are. From that first video to this video right here brings us all the way up to speed, as you have been seeing me since 2010 on this channel. Now, besides all that, what else is there? I hear people saying that all the time. Like, what else is on the menu, right? What else is there to be done? What else is there? Well, I also did movie reviews, right? So, because I did movie reviews, I wanted a channel that I could talk about entertainment, right? So, I went ahead and said, you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to create a channel that I could do entertainment on. So it started off as a movie review channel. And I created One Crack News. And this was 12 years ago. Shia LaBeouf in a real love scene in his new movie, which was Nymphomaniac. First thing we did, we had Kim Kardashian and Botox. We had Kristen Stewart, which got 52,000 views right off the bat. And her threesome scene in the movie On the Road. It was a movie review channel, right? I would just do my movie reviews and upload them here. So all of early One Crack News videos, look at them. Man of Steel movie review. All of my movie reviews start going here. And this went on for a couple of years. Then I boycotted the movies because I didn't like the way we were being depicted in film. So I made the video that got controversial.
You seeing me from a whole different angle. You seeing me from the ground up. Whole different spectrum. Now, I can come down and explain to you why you haven't seen a video in months on this website or on this page. I was gonna make this for my movie videos, but now we'll just talk about entertainment news on this page because basically I lost my passion for doing reviews because Hollywood has lost their passion for giving my people the respect they deserve on this big screen. Um, I've seen a lot of movies come out and they portray us in roles that I'm not comfortable with. You know, we're not all homosexuals, we're not all busboys, and we're not all just one actor that could play one position in gangbangers and drug dealers and ex-cons and rapists. It's like going back through the cycle again, the Hollywood shuffle.
And because I focused on all of that, they determined to focus on one word that I said, and that was homosexual. And I did this way before Jada Pinkett Smith made her approach and said what she said. So I decided to boycott doing movie reviews on that channel. So I had stopped. And I didn't review any movies. So my credentials at a lot of places was taken based on this factoid. Right? Let's go back to One Crack News and go all the way back down. So after that, we started talking politics news, right? We did politics. We went to, Star Wars in Orlando. We had Floyd Mayweather thing. We did that. Then we went back to reviewing movies 2 years later. So 7 years ago, we're back doing movie reviews on One Crack News. So as we're doing these movie reviews, something changed. Right. We started including more world news. Yep. See, now it's becoming a world news channel and more or less of a movie review channel. It's starting to change. Then YouTube started coming out with new changes. So they started to confuse the public. Now we're talking about all of these things that's transpired. Now we're talking about more world news. And this all changed. And we became, as you can see now, a news channel. Now, as you see, all of these things here that we had in place.
What's up? It's your boy.
From my old office to now, there was always a constant. And we're going to get to that constant. Okay. I forgot because I wasn't really doing movie reviews anymore. So we arrived at a whole new narrative, right? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was coming out. And I wanted to make, movie reviews for it. So when I came back to doing movie reviews, I forgot I owned One Crack News. Because during that gap, I wasn't doing movie reviews. I wasn't really putting up anything on One Crack News. So I forgot that I was doing movie reviews. So on my Screen Fame movie channel, as you see right here, it started 7 years ago with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is when I came back to doing movie reviews. It's part 2 of Guardians of the Galaxy. Then King Arthur. Then I did all of these movies to see now. Alien Covenant, Snatched, Baywatch. So this was going to be my movie channel. I forgot about One Crack News. Forgot I even owned it. So I was just uploading here. And then I realized I had a channel called One Crack News. that I've basically had just sat there and abandoned. And this had become the movie channel to do all my reviews on. So now I just had another channel, and that just really became the news channel exclusively. So as you can see, we've always been busy. We've always been giving you material, the whole nine. But it's because of you. We've all had the opportunity to meet with all the other creators. We met Kwame Brown through here. We met tons of people through the fact that we've done YouTube. It has connected a lot of us, a lot of people in a negative way, like Champagne Sloppy know of me because of this, and a lot of people around the globe know have heard of me because of this platform. And because of this, scenarios have happened that has been very positive. Some has been very negative, but we battle it every day, just like we're battling it today. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I'll keep up with all the updates that I can, even though I'm on vacation. I will give you as much as I got, buddy. Yeah, even Gilbert Arenas. No Chill Gil has even popped his head back up. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully I'll see y'all on my Patreon, which is Karceno for Life. Yes. So as you can see, I'm real busy. Got 3 major platforms I post on, plus I have a Patreon. And as you can see, these are some of the topics that's up there now. Why Floyd was attacked in London. Best rap album in New York City of all time. And out of those 4, the list is still getting crazy. But it's different. The healthcare, here's why the healthcare killer did it. It's right there. Very informative. For anybody who had issues, they can post it there. Jay-Z and Prodigy was supposed to have a meeting, and they never got a chance to have it about 8 years ago. My picks of the day, I had 4 out of 6 winners out of my picks, by the way. NFL players going wild, the Diddy party, Stefan Nadal's brother. His weird case is starting to scare Diddy and Drake. Yeah, Drake, his bad numbers. The real reason why Metro Booming don't like Drake has been huge for us. LeBron James blaming Darvin Ham has backfired. Kendrick Lamar's song is worldwide. Stephen A. Smith told on Eric Davis. That has been a huge one too. And it goes on and on. So we hope to see you guys on the Patreon, which is Karceno for Life. And we're out the door saying thanking all of you. Probably won't see me too much today. Probably will. Who knows? Depends on how I feel. I'm out.